In this video we will look at a few commands that change the layout of the HexEdit display. First I'll just open a file so I can demonstrate. Many of these options are on a separate toolbar called the Format bar, so I'll just turn that on now by right clicking on the menu bar and selecting the Format bar. The first button is the ruler, which is very useful facility that shows columns in hex or decimal, depending on how addresses are currently displayed. It also allows you to adjust the layout in various ways, which I'll demonstrate later. You already saw the Auto Fit button, which adjusts the columns to fit across the display. If you turn off Auto Fit, you can also adjust the number of columns using these buttons to decrement and increment. Next to that are the font drop downs, which allow you to quickly select a new font or font size. We saw these other commands in the previous video, but these are also on the Format toolbar as separate buttons here for ease of use. Or to make things even easier, you can move a button to your own toolbar. For example, if you use stacked mode and ebb stick a lot, as I know certain of you do, you can drag these buttons to another toolbar. Actually, it's very easy to change the toolbars by holding down the Alt key and dragging a button. If you also hold down the Control key, you'll copy a button instead of moving it. I'll just show you that now by dragging the stacked mode and ebb stick buttons to the menu bar. All of these options and many more can be changed in the options dialog. All the option pages under Document relate to the file you are working on. This button restores the default settings, and this button saves the current settings as the default. If we go to the display page, this has most of the options we have already seen on the toolbars. Here's the Auto Fit, Area Display, Character Set and Control Chars, etc. There are a few things you can do here that you can't do with the toolbar buttons. For example, you can display line numbers, and you can turn on both hex and decimal addresses at the same time. If I change the options and click the Apply button, I can see the effect in the window. The grouping options is how columns are grouped. The offset option is not often used, but it was requested by several people. It just says what column the first byte of the file is displayed in. Another way to adjust the offset is to position the cursor at a column, and just press Alt Enter, and that moves that column to the leftmost column on the display. That's about it for the formatting options. In the next video we will look at how to make a selection